Hello, I'm Brianna Ward.
And I'm Simone Nichols.
And welcome to Shooting Through History. We have some special guests here with us today.
We would like to know both sides of the Mexican War. So today we have an American and Mexican soldier joining us.
They're here to answer all the questions that you were dying to ask them.
Stay tuned while we shoot our way through history. History. Welcome back.
And on today's show, we're going to be asking the soldiers of the Mexican War all the questions that you guys selected.
So let's get started by welcoming Blair Baker to the stage. Welcome, Blair.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
And we're glad to have you. How are you doing today?
I'm just really excited to be here. My favorite show feels like a dream.
Do you need a pitch?
No, I'm wide awake.
So, you know we're ready to fly into the first question. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
I want to know, what exactly is the Mexican War? Could you explain that?
Well, the Mexican War was a war fought between Mexico and the United States over the Texas borderline.
Interesting. So how long did the war last?
Well, the actual war started April 1846 and ended February 1848.
So the war lasted 2 years.
Yes, 2 years.
Who led y'all through the war?
General Antonio Lopez Santa Anna.
So how did the war begin?
We warned the U.S. that if they crossed any borderlines or attempted to take Texas, we would go to war, and they did both.
So you said something about crossing a border. What border did they cross?
They crossed the Rio Grande border.
Interesting.
So what did you do about it?
We invaded and took over Fort Alma.
So how did the invasion work out for y'all?
It backfired.
What do you mean it backfired?
They fought back in the Battle of San Jacinto, which resulted in them controlling most of Texas.
But didn't this all start because you wanted Texas?
Yes, but we are at fault here.
You wish you could have done things differently?
Everything happens for a reason, but I'm just saying Texas will still be ours.
So what happened after Texas became a state?
We didn't fight for a while until the Battle of Monterrey. Then there was the Battle of Buena Vista where we were outnumbered by the Americans, and we thought we had a chance to defeat them, but they did a sneak attack on us and entered us from the sea, and they defeated us and took over Mexico City.
What made you think that you could beat the United States?
By St. Patrick's Battle Line. That was hundreds of immigrants who helped us fight against the United States.
Why were they so important?
Because most of them left the United States Army and served us as artillery unit for guns.
Didn't you in the end?
Even though we lost the war, we wouldn't have been able to do the big attacks that we did, so for that we honored them.
So how did the Americans think of the St. Patrick's Battle Line?
They refer to them as traitors, but I'm glad they did what they did.
So you're saying y'all lost?
Yes.
How did that end?
It ended with the signing of the treaty on February 21st, 1848.
Well, that's good. And thank you, Blair, for coming on this show, sharing your side of the story with us.
It was my pleasure.
When we come back, we're going to get Mariah's side of the story and see what she has to say about this.
The simple joy of temptation. And now with 20 crispy chicken McNuggets at McDonald's for just $4.99, everyone can get in on the action.
Brianna had to leave the set due to a family emergency, so now I'll be taking the interview on my own. We had a blast from the past when we got to hear what Blair had to say about the war. She did a great job at answering tough questions, but we're missing a piece of the rocket. We have Blair's rival backstage, and she heard everything that Blair had to say about the war. Do you guys think it's time to bring Mariah out? I think it's time to bring Mariah out. Thanks for joining us today, Mariah.
No, thank you for having me.
I have to ask, what do you think about what Blair had to say?
Well, there are two sides to every story, and I'm here to clear up the confusion about the American side.
Okay, well, with that being said, let's get started. How do you think the war began?
Well, once we annexed Texas, Mexico started to get angry because they had already warned us if an annexation took place, they would start a war. So along with taking Texas, we had a strong belief we are made to own all the land surrounding us, so we slowly started exploring and buying territory.
Okay. So why didn't you just buy Texas instead of having a peace fight with the Mexican government?
We made an offer with Mexico, but they refused to take it.
So you took Texas, and you're saying that Mexico was angry about it?
Yes.
What gave you the impression that they were angry?
Because shortly after the annexation of Texas in 1835, Mexicans invaded Alamo. And since we were already caught off guard by the attack, Mexico took over in 1836.
So how did that affect the U.S.?
It hurt our small army, but we weren't going to let that stop us. By doing that, they asked for war, and war is what they got.
Who led your army into the war?
President James K. Polk.
How did James K. Polk feel about the attack?
He said, they killed American blood on American soil, so he was ready for battle.
Was the rivalry after Texas became a state?
I wish.
What happened?
The battle stopped for about 2 years after Texas became a state, but it doesn't end there.
How much longer did you fight until you came to understanding?
Well, we fought for another 3 years before a treaty was made and signed.
What treaty?
The Treaty of Guadalupe.
So you mean to tell me, with the treaty, it just stopped?
For the most part, yes.
What did the treaty state?
Mexico agreed to give us 1/3 of their land, and we gave them $15 million in return.
Which part of their land did they give up?
They gave us current day California, Utah, Nevada, Arizona, and New Mexico.
So I'm curious, and everyone's curious, on who really won. Yeah, are you willing to make peace with the American soldier and shoot this rivalry out the galaxy?
I am.
It was nothing personal.
I completely understand that.
Hug it out, you two. Since we both have you here today, we have a gift for you guys. Here you go. This one is for winning the war. And this one is for showing effort during the war.
Oh, thanks.
And that conducts our show. I'm Simone Nichols, and we're signing off. Thanks for tuning in to Shooting Through History.
Said you got the best handwriting, so
Oh my gosh.
so you gotta write this.
Shooting Through. Back, welcome back, welcome back.
Welcome back on today.
Welcome back, welcome.
The incident before. With the Mexican. Start over. Questions that you guys.
We're probably gonna stop and go.
Ooh, my shirt wrinkled. Y'all, I downloaded this app.
Welcome, Blair. Oh, she already said that. Hold up. Sorry.
So for that, we honor them.
Or attack as big as we did.
Even though
So, how did the Americans think of the St. Patrick's battle line?
No! No!
We're probably gonna stop and go.
Ooh, my shirt wrinkled. Y'all, I downloaded this app. It don't even work. It don't even work.
close down and open it again.
Oh, we're recording. Oh shit.
This
Nigga, please. Gas making these things out.
bloopers.
Bloopers.
This go in the cousin Mojo shit. Whipped and dab.
And I'm with that skirt.
Crossing the border. What border did y'all cross?
We crossed the Rio Grande.
I said that wrong. It's what border they crossed.
So you said something about crossing a border. What border did? Fuck.
Go.
State.
Americans, and they thought we had a chance, but they defeated it. Damn. Battle.
Katie laughing in the video.
This feels rough.
Your side. And we gotta hit.
Things differently.
Everything happens for a reason. Just okay, dang.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Simone, come on.
She is really.
Damn it.